It's truly difficult to watch a success story unravel, especially in the challenging world of restaurants, where every victory counts. Unfortunately, a beloved and innovative grilled cheese restaurant, once highlighted on diners, drive-ins, and dives and Man vs. Food, has decided to close its doors. Melt Bar and Grilled was established in 2006 by Matt Fish in Lakewood, Ohio. The restaurant quickly gained popularity, offering a mix of classic favorites and inventive new dishes. Among the menu options are the Kindergarten, a traditional grilled cheese with just cheese and bread, and the Wake and Bacon, which combines grilled cheese with eggs and bacon, among other creative selections. You can also explore some unique and diverse options, such as the chorizo and potato, featuring a spicy sausage and potato hash, complemented by sharp cheddar cheese. There's also Mom's Meatloaf, which includes a flavorful meatloaf with a ketchup glaze, mashed garlic, and muenster cheese. For seafood lovers, the Lake Erie Monster offers a fried fish fillet with slaw, tartar sauce, and American cheese. And let's not forget the intriguing Parmageddon. This was precisely the type of unique, genuine local venue that diners, drive-ins, and dives sought out, and it was showcased in an episode back in 2010. As expected, business flourished, prompting Matt to consider a significant expansion. Melt Bar and Grilled expanded its presence by opening a second location in Cleveland Heights in 2010, followed by a commissary in 2011, and many more locations thereafter. By the close of 2017, Melt had successfully established 13 locations throughout northeastern Ohio, with plans for further expansion. However, this success was not to last indefinitely. There's no need to go over all the difficulties that restaurants faced in 2020. Melt experienced the same challenges that impacted the entire industry at the time: enforced closures, plummeting sales, the necessity to adapt for takeout and delivery, and significantly increased demands for sanitation, testing, and cleaning. In 2022, despite making significant cuts to operations in an effort to stay afloat, the chain faced severe challenges as rampant inflation escalated food prices. Every restaurant encountered this exact nightmare. Both food and labor costs surged. However, transferring these costs to customers risked upsetting them and potentially driving them away. In the wake of the 2022 inflation surge, the dynamics of consumer relationships shifted dramatically. What once stood as valuable connections turned into burdens almost instantly. When a new restaurant or food product entered the market with high prices, it might have been irritating, yet consumers had the option to choose whether to indulge or not. However, when a cherished familiar spot raised its prices, it often felt like a betrayal to loyal patrons. This created an incredibly challenging situation for everyone involved. Restaurants faced three choices. They could either raise prices despite potential backlash, find ways to cut costs through methods like shrinkflation, or absorb the impact on their margins and hope to compensate through increased volume. However, many establishments, including Melt, lacked the necessary margin to absorb such a loss. Initially, the closures were gradual, but they quickly gained momentum, leading to multiple store shutdowns. The Columbus North location closed in July 2022. The Canton and Dayton locations followed, shutting down in January 2023. By early 2024, the Independence and Avon stores were also closed. By the summer of 2024, only 4 restaurants remained operational. In June 2024, Melt filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, burdened by a significant $1.8 million debt to Huntington Bank and an additional $1.6 million in overdue rent to landlords. The founder, Matt Fish, chose to focus all efforts on a single location, closing down the others in an attempt to reduce expenses and start a new chapter for the company. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. Sales remained weak at the sole Lakewood location, and with impending bankruptcy costs, it became overwhelming. Earlier this year, it was announced that the Lakewood flagship location would close permanently, marking the end of Melt's nearly 20-year presence in northeastern Ohio. It's truly a disappointing conclusion for a chain that genuinely deserved more. And there it is, a cherished local favorite that unfortunately became a casualty of larger economic forces beyond anyone's control. It's always a tough moment when we see beloved local chains disappear from our communities. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to The Coconut Mama on YouTube at youtube.com/thecoconutmama for more.